Hey there guys, it's Hobo525 here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be taking a look at my ideas for an Iron Man 3 Marvel Legends wave. So yeah, when Iron Man 3 came out, I wasn't really into Marvel Legends, so I didn't really get the figures, but I've done some research on like all the MCU Iron Man 3 figures or Iron Man figures in general, and there were like a lot of suits that I thought were missing. I definitely think Hasbro should have made these specific suits into figures. I definitely would have bought all of them, but yeah, so I just wanted to give my ideas out for an Iron Man 3 wave, which is basically just all the suits. I don't have any other characters in here like Killian or, you know, like a Tony Stark if I had a suit. This is just like an all-suit wave, which I really think would be cool, and Hasbro could definitely do this today. I would definitely buy it. So this is just from Iron Man 3. You're not going to see any suits like Mark 45 or the Mark II Hulkbuster. I think he was Mark 49. Yeah, so you're not going to see characters like that in this, just Iron Man 3 suits. So let's go over it. Okay, so here's my basic design for the box. I kind of just took a picture of like an Endgame, you know, wave box and just made it into like some Iron Man 3 one. So there's that. Then on the side there's Silver Centurion, and then we have Silver Centurion on the back of the box. Here's that design. So yeah, I kind of just made this like a Silver Centurion box because, you know, that suit's kind of like a fan favorite, so I figured I'd give him the honor. So yeah, here are all the suits that would come with the wave. You have Silver Centurion, Hammerhead, Stryker, Bones, Heartbreaker, and Red Snapper, and then you have the Build-A-Figure Igor. So yeah, so the first one I want to show is Silver Centurion. I figured he'd be the one to come with the Igor head, or, you know, like be the first figure in the wave because, like I said, fan favorite. There's like a lot of possibilities with this figure. I probably should have added like a Tony Stark head sculpt, you know, next to this figure. That would have been cool, but I think this figure could have came with like probably a Tony Stark head sculpt. I think that would have been nice if I added that in, but yeah, so that'd be cool to come with this guy. Maybe like some, you know, blades that could like retract out of his arms like how they did in the movie. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, this figure definitely has a lot of possibilities. Next up is the Hammerhead, and I think this would be a pretty cool figure. Not one of my favorite suits, but he would still be like a cool figure since it's kind of like an underwater suit. So who wouldn't want this guy as a figure? Because, I mean, look at him. He's awesome. So yeah, and I would have him come with the torso of Igor. Next up we have Stryker, and this is probably my favorite figure out of the entire wave. I would love this thing as a 6-inch figure, you know, like since I think all of these figures in this wave has been made as like Hot Toys. I even took some of the Hot Toys, you know, versions of these and make them in this box, but yeah, we really need more figures, and I think Stryker would be a great one. You know, you have his little hand accessories, which did retract in the movie, you know, when he hit those two Extremis soldiers. That was awesome. So yeah, this would be an awesome figure that has a lot of potential and could be a fan favorite. And then he would come with the right leg to Igor. Okay, so next up is Red Snapper, and again, this could also be a freaking awesome figure. You know, if you had his little, I guess, snappers or claws move, that would be sick. Just an all-around awesome figure. Maybe, you know, the claws can come off too. That'd be nice, but this figure could have a lot of cool features, and I definitely think it has potential to be a great figure, and this would come with the left leg of Igor. Okay, so moving on, we have Heartbreaker, and I like this suit a lot. They made this suit as a Lego, and I thought it was freaking awesome, so why not have it as a figure? But yeah, really cool suit. It was in Iron Man 3 for a little bit at the finale, but yeah, I think it would come with the left arm of Igor, and yeah, definitely a cool figure to have. Next up we have Bones. Now, this is one of my favorite suits. I think the design of this figure is awesome, and I think he would come with the right arm of Igor. And then we have the Build-A-Figure of Igor, and yeah, I think if this was like an actual Build-A-Figure, Igor is like one of my favorite suits in general, and I really wish he had more action in the movie. But if this was like an action figure like a Marvel Legends, because any other Igor figure that I found is like $200, which makes sense because it's like Hot Toys and like some other expensive toy lines. But if we had this as like a 6-inch version, this would be so awesome. I would love to have this as a figure. So yeah, So that's pretty much it for my ideas of this wave. Do I think it'll happen someday? Probably not. I think the best bet would be if it came out in like 3 years, which would be the 10th anniversary of Iron Man 3. That would be awesome if we got something from Iron Man 3, you know, with these figures, at least one of these suits or something like that. But I think this would be a pretty cool wave if it were to exist. But I think it's highly unlikely that this wave will ever see the light of day, unfortunately. But still really cool. I do want to get into customization a little bit more. So if I ever, you know, get into that, I would definitely make some of these figures. So yeah, that's pretty much my ideal, you know, for an Iron Man 3 wave. I do want to do more of like these custom waves for more, you know, MCU movies or just Marvel Legend figures, maybe comic ones in general. So yeah, you know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this would be an awesome wave? Tell me down below. Have a great day. And with that said, Hobo525 out.